City. But it's a war zone, it's a battlefield. Tanks and heavy armaments just about everywhere.
In the suburbs of Kharkiv, the Russian advance has ground to a halt. And in a gruesome display of grit and intent, we were taken to see the bodies of 5 dead Russian servicemen. The Ukrainians had arranged them in the shape of a Z, the identifying mark placed on Russian military vehicles.
Our commanders told Russians that you should take back these bodies, and they tell that they don't need it.
A Ukrainian captain claiming the Russians have refused to repatriate the bodies. The battle may have stalled, but it certainly isn't over. Everyone in this city is sure of that.
Sky News has been unable to verify this footage, but what we can say with certainty is they inflict horrific impact, sucking the air out of people's lungs as they pull in oxygen to generate an explosion. Many felt it was a matter of time before these bombs were used in Ukraine. The destroyed city of Mariupol, a clear example. Russia appears to have no boundaries.
Russians have tried to legitimize the evacuation of Ukrainian people to Russia and Belarus through international organization where they were blocked, and it has been recognized as absolutely a nonsense to evacuate people to the territory of the country who has started the aggression on Ukrainian territory. So now they do it forcefully.
I was hugging my mom and trying to hold back my tears. At least she's somewhat safe here. The rest of the family is in Mariupol. We were talking to my grandma on the 1st of March. It was her birthday. She was born in 1943. So it would be very sad if she didn't survive this war as well.
Have you heard from your family?
No. One of my friends has sent me a list of people being evacuated, and he saw that there was someone with my last name. But it was just a coincidence, not my relatives.
Now to the war in Ukraine. Russia ramping up its attacks on the port city of Mariupol, including targeting an art school that was sheltering several hundred people around the country. Ukrainians continue to hold back Russian ground forces in major cities, including the capital, Kyiv. CBS 2's Tom Hansen reports on a rescue operation underway at the site of another missile strike.
Rescuers search for survivors at a Ukrainian Marine barracks destroyed in an apparent rocket attack. While Russia is also bombarding civilian sites nationwide, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky tells CNN he remains ready to negotiate.
But if these attempts fail, that would mean that this is a third world war.
Ukrainian authorities say more devastation came to Mariupol after Russian forces bombed an art school where some 400 residents had taken shelter. Last week, Russia blew apart this theater housing civilians, even with the word children written outside the structure in Russian. Some survivors have been pulled from the rubble. The U.S. and other Western nations have expressed concern Russia may use a biological or chemical weapon, then blame it on Ukraine.
I think if a chemical or biological weapon was used, you'd see a significant reaction from not only the United States, but also the global community.
China's ambassador to the U.S. was asked about President Biden's warning to Chinese leader Xi Jinping against aiding the Russian war effort.
Are you saying Beijing will not provide financial support to Moscow?